The Lord of Chaos, a cinematic paraphrase, the screaming giant. Listen closely to that sound. It isn't a Hollywood creation. It is the raw electromagnetic radio emissions of Saturn howling into the empty void. For centuries, humanity looked through primitive telescopes and saw a jewel, a peaceful golden giant crowned with a halo of light. But that beauty is a lethal deception. In reality, Saturn is a violent colossus, a bloated sphere of hydrogen and helium spinning with such ferocity that it flattens into a pumpkin-like bulge. It is a realm of impossible physics, where gravity is so cruel it decorates the planet with the remains of the worlds it has destroyed. Welcome to the Lord of Chaos, the crown of shrapnel. Let's look at the crown. From Earth, the rings appear as solid, eternal bands of gold. But step inside that halo, and you enter a meat grinder. This is not jewelry. It is a chaotic blizzard of razor-sharp ice and rock, with fragments ranging from the size of a grain of sand to the scale of a mountain. These shards orbit at thousands of kilometers per hour, a constant shattering storm of shrapnel that stretches 300,000 kilometers wide, yet remains thin enough to slice through the dark like a blade. Where did this violence come from? A murder. Millions of years ago, a massive moon wandered past the point of no return, the Roche limit. Saturn's gravity grabbed that living world and shredded it into trillions of pieces. We aren't looking at a ring, we are staring at a planetary graveyard, the geometric nightmare. But the horror isn't just in the rings, it's carved into the planet itself. At the North Pole, nature has abandoned its love of circles for something far more sinister, a perfect six-sided hexagon. This isn't a symbol, it's a geometric hurricane wide enough to swallow 4 Earths whole. At its center lies a crimson vortex, a swirling maw that looks like a rose made of storms, staring unblinkingly into the abyss. And when Saturn truly wakes, it births the Great White Spot, a thunderstorm so massive it wraps around the entire circumference of the planet, crackling with lightning 10,000 times more powerful than anything on Earth. The toxic mirror and the sacrifice. Among its 140 moons, the strangest is Titan, a toxic reflection of our own home. It has clouds, rivers, and lakes, but the water is liquid methane, and the sand is actually grains of static charged plastic. If you stepped onto its surface, you wouldn't just freeze. The 179°C temperatures would shatter you like glass. Yet, further out, the tiny moon Enceladus bleeds water vapor into space, hiding a warm, salty ocean beneath its ice that might actually harbor life. To protect these secrets, we had to commit a sacrifice. In 2017, NASA ordered the Cassini spacecraft to commit suicide, diving into Saturn's crushing atmosphere to prevent contamination. The fading masterpiece. Saturn feels eternal, but even this giant is fading. Gravity is slowly devouring the rings, pulling them down in a process called ring rain. In 100 million years, a mere blink in cosmic history, the rings will be gone, leaving Saturn as just another lonely, naked giant in the dark. It is a temporary masterpiece of violence, a beautiful trap that shows us exactly how small we are.